Okay, welcome back guys. This is going to be my 1,000 round update for the Desert Tech WLVRN. This is still with the 5.56 kit as pictured, but I did borrow the 308 kit from Desert Coyote, and I might have a little bit of information related to that. We'll see if I put it in. I've had this rifle for over a year. I really like this rifle, and I like how light it is. It's basically second in weight to my RDB. Now, some changes. I have upgraded the trigger to a jarred trigger, but the factory trigger is fine. I actually stuck my WLVRN trigger pack in the MDR because I liked it way better than the factory trigger. 0, we're just gonna give it a nice little trigger pull. Okay, so we are at, ooh, that's scary. Right at 2 pounds, try it again. Oops, don't know what that was. Probably because I didn't actually, oh, there we go. Here we go, just barely. So this is gonna be just barely 2 pounds. Okay, so zeroed. And, okay, so here we go. We're at like between 2 and 2.5 pounds for the jarred. The reset on the jarred trigger is actually kind of nice. So when you pull the trigger on this sucker, you got that. And then the reset is very light. It's basically a very short, like a 2-stage trigger, and then you hit the wall immediately and a little bit of movement to the rear and then brake. I mean, probably could clean it up a little bit more, but gosh, it's very nice. Some early issues I noticed after I had uploaded my video was there was a fitment issue that seems to have affected early WLVRNs. Mine, I noticed, was right where the front takedown pin meets the receiver. It seems to be like oversized, the section in the receiver actually, and it caused a little bit of minor right-left movement when handling. Mac noticed this in his, and I also noticed it in mine. And the reason why I say it's not a part of the polymer, it's not the lower frame issue, is because I took that lower frame and put it on both my MDR and my MDRX, and it disappeared. However, it was a real easy fix. I just put a piece of exploded balloon into that area, fill up the space, and I have no more problems with that anymore. Moving on to malfunctions. Since the video I did last time, I think I was at like, I want to say like maybe 150 rounds there. I have had only one other malfunction, and that was with the 73 grain Federal Gold Medal burger match. Oh no. Type, what, 3 malfunction? Anyways, I don't pretend to be an expert. I'm just a guy who goes to a flat range and shoots from time to time. But yeah, outside of that particular malfunction, I have shot this rifle in the same configuration, the SIG optic, the Huxworks 5.56 suppressor. This is not the K can, this is the full-size one. And then I've kept it pretty standard. It stays on like normal minus, although I could probably see if I can't try and see if it will work on the suppress setting. Since then, clear sailing. I have not had a malfunction since, and I have shot the same ammunition again recently. No changes, still does well. Let's talk accuracy, because I think what I was talking at my last video, I had some ammunition that I was going to try. But I want to start with a baseline. So Desert Tech, in one of their accuracy videos for the WLVRN, showed a couple of groups. First group being like a 25 round group using 223 Burger ammunition. I think it was 73 grain, and that came out like a 25 round group with about 1.6 MOA, which I at the time couldn't understand what that would look like as a 10 shot group, so I plugged that in, and that would be like a 1.4 MOA 10 shot group, which is actually not bad. I mean, I think that's really solid. Desert Tech also showed a five shots in 5 different groups on one target, and I think the smallest one was 0.82 MOA. I'm still assuming it's the Burger 73 grain. All right, let's talk accuracy. So my best group so far with this is going to be Rahe. This is a 1.24 MOA group with the IMI, SMK, OTM, LR, Mod 1. These groups here were, it was re-zeroing the scope. I think I took it off. So I got a 1.4 there, sorry, 1.94, don't know why that one went up there. And then a 1.4, and then I shot this 10 shot group when I thought I had dialed in, which looks like I need to move over about a half MOA to the left, and maybe that up. But yeah, so this group size broken down into 2 5-shot groups. My first 5 ended up being 0.63 MOA, and then this 5 ended up being 0.73 MOA. And it looks like I had some slight walking between the groups. And this is still with the factory trigger. So that's like the most recent group that I shot. But I also have some examples of other like tiny 5-shot groups that this rifle was able to produce over the year that I've shot, that are definitely like sub-minute. I have shot some of the cheaper stuff, the PMC, I believe. My honorable mentions, I think I'm gonna have like a Fiocchi Field 40 grain. For some reason, I was able to get a 1.36 MOA 10-shot group. That was fantastic. Hornady Match came in at 1.26 MOA. Oh, I hope I'm going to have you try and roll in the video for that. The Badlands Munitions, about 169. Also tried out some of Barnes, match burner. The Badlands was kind of interesting because they used that new case technology. So that was kind of interesting to shoot that. But honestly, in the 85 grain, there really wasn't that big a difference between the two in velocity. There wasn't a single group that I have on target that got bigger than 3 inches. And there were several that hovered right around that 1.5, 1.6 MOA. Okay, so I mentioned 308 Wolverine. I had that kit on loan from Desert Coyotes, and accuracy was not bad. I mean, it came into around like battle rifle accuracy. One of the things we both noticed that recoil was fairly manageable for a lightweight 308. And the other thing is I didn't actually change the gas system that he had, his modified gas system in terms of the, I think he drilled a hole, or he made it to where there's more volume in the piston, and then he drilled a hole through the adjuster, the adjuster valve, so that it would vent more gas. And it worked pretty good in that configuration. But I did have some hiccups. I actually had quite a few more hiccups in that rifle configuration in 308 than I did in this rifle configuration in 223.
Ow, hot.
All right, so I've been doing some side-by-side accuracy testing for my upgraded, and this is not the rifle, it's actually this rifle. Accuracy upgrade chassis for the MDRX. In 223, 308, and 6.5 Creedmoor versus the Wolverine. Even so, though, like the Wolverine holds its own. It's kind of impressive since it's lighter and it's a lot more easier to carry. I'll dig into that side-by-side comparison more in the future video, once I have more rounds on both setups. Anyways, that's it for now. I just want to drop a quick 1,000 round update. My Wolverine is running strong. I'm really liking this platform. More soon. Thank you guys again. Thanks for joining me on this video. Have a great day.